Good morning. This morning we are going to do a in the hoop face mask without the wire pocket, and it will do the pleating on the embroidery machine. I have my fabric cut, I have my fabric pressed, and I have my elastic. First of all, it'll do a placement stitch for my mask. Okay, did the placement stitch. I am doing the regular size, so I have my fabric cut 9 long by 8 wide. And if your fabric is directional, you want the print of your direction going away from the little box. Okay, now you're going to take your fabric, the bottom of your fabric, and place it 1/4 inch on the other side of that line, the outside line, and then it'll tack it down. Now it's just going to do the tack down of the bottom of the fabric. Okay, it's did the rectangle tack down. Now you're going to take your fabric and you're going to flip it back like that. And once again, I'm doing this one-handed, sorry, bear with me. And then you're going to do 2 little stitches, one there and one there. Now it'll come to the other side and it'll do one over here. Now what you're going to do is take your fabric and you're going to pull it back down. Don't tear out these stitches, and you're going to just press it down like this, and it's going to do a stitch across the bottom. Not across the bottom, but at the bottom where you're going to fold it again. Okay, now we're going to flip our fabric back again, and it's going to make 2 little stitches, one there, ouch, and one here. Sorry, trying to do this one-handed. Now you're going to bring your fabric, pull it back down. Pull it down, and it's going to do a stitch across the bottom. The bottom of that pleat is. Now we're going to flip our fabric up again. Press it like this. And stitch those 2 little stitches again. Okay, now for the last time, you're going to flip your fabric down, and it's going to do a stitch all the way around the mask to hold it in place. It'll just do a single stitch all the way around the mask. Okay, it's stitched it all down like that. Now I'm going to tape my elastic in place. Okay, the elastic's taped in place. Now make sure you have it kind of at an angle going away from the corners, so when it does the stitches, it doesn't tack down the side of your elastic. Okay, Now I'll put it back on the machine and it'll do a single stitch all the way around to hold the elastic in place. Now I'll just go around the whole mask and it'll catch and tack down all the elastic. Okay, it's tacked my elastic down. Now I'm going to take my flaps that I have pressed and place the raw edge 1/4 inch above that edge, and then I'll take the other piece with the raw edges to the bottom 1/4 of an inch over the bottom. Okay, once I have it where I want it, I'll send it over the machine to do the final stitch. It'll go around a single stitch and then it'll triple stitch it. Okay, it's stitched it all down. Now I'll remove it from the stabilizer and trim it. Okay, stabilizer's removed. Now I'll turn it right side out. Okay, there's your mask. Pleats in front, opening in back. Let me add, if you want to add a space for a pipe cleaner or a wire, take it over to your sewing machine and sew a stitch starting about 1 inch to 1.25 inches from the edge all the way to 1 inch and 1.25 inches on this end, about 3/8 of an inch from the top. And stop right about there. Okay. Now make sure you make that seam on the top of the mask. Now open the mask from the back. Okay, see how the corners are like that on both sides? You can just take your pipe cleaner wire and slide it in there. I'm trying to do this one-handed and can't, so you slide it in all the way like that. I'd take one pipe cleaner, 14 inches, fold it in half and twist it. Now turn your mask back again, right side out. There you go. Now it has the added wire if needed. And this can be done exactly the same on the one if you're sewing it in the on the sewing machine too. Okay, thank you.